Well, we haven't addressed it. That's the answer. In other words, that's not our focus. See, people usually can solve a problem that they focus on as a priority. Now, the key word here is focus. What is the focus of the black people of the planet? When black people get up in the morning, what do they think about most of the time? Do they think about replacing the system of racism with the system of justice? I would think not. That is not the priority in the average black person's mind on this planet. The average black person's focus is then what? Under the law of compensation. Because if you're not thinking about one thing, you're thinking about something else. So what is it that the average black person thinks about? And so I asked this question because here again, when you ask a question, the answer starts gravitating toward you. Okay? So the question is, the average black person on the planet, right this minute, wherever he or she may be, what is that person thinking about?
Yes, sir.
Once they are in a position where they have had an adequate amount of food, an adequate amount of shelter. Okay, these are basics. I mean, your body health. If you're not in immediate pain, because if you're in immediate pain, I mean, if you are bleeding or something like that, that's your immediate focus. But I'm talking about just the average person going about their everyday pursuit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are they really thinking about? Even if they're doing something else, they might be fishing because that's necessary. You got to catch fish today. You're a fisherman in a village, and so you got to go and catch some fish. You got to be at work and catch those fish. But along with that, what are you really thinking about as a focus? You're usually thinking about another black person, and that's not a problem solver. I'm going to say that again. If what you are thinking about is another black person or persons, like your tribal members or your sorority members or your fraternity members or just your family or those gang members down on the other corner, I mean, that you are planning on doing some gang banging with your gang, truth be told, these are the things that black people usually think about.
Yes, sir.
All right? When they are given a little bit of space to do some thinking on their own, when it is not in pain, immediate pain, or they've been fed, or you had adequate sleep, now you're thinking about some other black people. That is not a recipe for replacing the system of white supremacy with justice.
With justice,
because
that's
you're
right.
thinking about some type of social interaction. All right? Girlfriends getting together and doing what? Oh, just getting together. I mean, we're looking forward to that. I mean, we got 4 more months, and then we're going on vacation, and we're going to all go together, and we're going to get on a train or charter an airplane and whatnot, and we're just going to be running up and down the house, giggling and whatnot, and doing a whole lot of eating and putting on a whole lot of weight that we don't need. But truth be told, this is what we think about more than anything else in the world. Truth be told.
Truth be told.
And that is not a recipe for problem solving.
For a problem
I'll tell you
solving.
that right now.
Okay.
Because the record shows that. That's just not Neely full of talking. The reason we haven't solved problems is because we spend all this time thinking about each other and doing trivial things or things that are absolutely destructive.